on here? Productive bees. That's right. The whole entire episode, just me messing with bees. I'll tell you something though, right now, I'm not too sure what I'm doing to 100% degree, but I just figured something out. Um, Let me show you how I got to where I'm at right now. It's actually pretty good, right now. So, oh, it's dark. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you can read the screen. Yep, it's a whole lot of work. All right, so some of these bees are going to come out and fly around, and some of the bees are going to stay in. In fact, if I can help it, I think this is what I need. Anyway, there's an upgrade right here called the Upgrade Simulator, and it allows the bees to stay inside. Now, it's not necessary for the regular bees so much, or for the special bees so much, but for these bees right here, I have them staying inside the hive. Um, just because I don't know for sure if it's safe for them to come out of here yet. But I did figure something out. All right, so this is the main hive, and this is a Fluix block. Now, I need a Fluix block because I have a Fluix bee. I need a Prosperity block because I have a Prosperity bee. I have a regular flower because I have a gold and Prosperity bee, mineral bee. I don't remember what the mineral. Oh yeah, the mineral bee needs mineral too. So like I think you have to have these special blocks touching fully or at least one block below within not on a not on a corner like this, but in a one of the a well if this is the case where you have it set like this, there's one, two, three, four, five, six sides that you can place this on. I haven't. Oh look, I actually got pollen this time. You see, I'm also getting regular honey. Not not too sure. And so I got pollen. And I didn't even. I don't know. So copper. Oh hell. Let's just go ahead and go back to the beginning here. I've been going through this too fast here. All right. So copper bees are the first metal bee that I got. Crystalline bees you get by clicking on a quartz nest in the nether. I covered that last. I got a few of those. I didn't know that you only needed one, but one or two is good. Copper bees are just an ashy mining bee and a crystalline bee. Here is what I use: poppies. Then you take your sturdy cages and you place them inside this breeding chamber, which requires a rose bush. I got that in the last episode. And then I just put these upgrades in here. It says speed, gives a 15% decrease in time spent in the hive, but it also increases the speed of these recipes here. And if you just click on the hearts, it'll show you the different recipes to what you want to get. So what I've been doing is just going through, finding a bee that I want or I know that I can get, and crafting it. So here's a tin bee. You get the ashy mining bee from Gravel Nest. I went and got him, or dirt, or sand. So it's like, and it's random. But once you get one, it's actually really easy compared to what it used to be like running around, flying around trying to find it. So there's you get your copper bee, right? Or you can get your tin bee. A silky bee. I have the resin bee. He spawns from like the tree nest or whatever. But then there's the reed bee. I don't have another reed bee right now, and I don't really feel like breeding it. Oh. Because it's just for string. A silky bee might be necessary for a crafting or for a quest, and I might do it some other day, a long time from now maybe. Heck, I may never do it, to be honest with you. Because after I get this Aldemon star made, I'm probably not going to make it anymore. I'll probably be done with the pack. Sproblin and I are going to be putting together a collaborative, our own mod pack. We haven't quite determined the name of it, but it's just a baseline, 4 mods. They're add-ons that go with them that are available, and then some simple quality of life stuff like chunk loading, the feed the beast type stuff, right? Um, vein mining, routers. It's going to be bees, create, and a ton of add-ons. Um, he really loves create, and he's really good at it. So it's probably I knew he was going to like that. And the add-ons are incredible. Like you could probably just do the whole pack with just that with create. I'm sure there are some out there. But then we're going to also do Ars Nouveau and all of its add-ons, which is going to insanely make the pack like really powerful. It's going to be just like this one, but minus a lot of the extra junk that's added on. And then, like, I say extra junk. It's not extra, you guys. The people have put a ton of effort into these mods. I'm always impressed. But there's stuff in here that's redundant. Like, I don't need to make all these bees. I already have the ore laser miner, and it's doing better. In fact, I can't process it fast enough. I know it sounds crazy, but I really am producing so many ores that I can't keep up with it anymore. And I actually might have to make a secondary processing center. And I was thinking about doing that myself. Like, how would I do that to where it's just a solid, just wall of processing, and so it just like, just flows right straight down. I could easily do that now, and I might do that off camera. I can show you how bad it is just by doing a quick visit, but I'm not going to. So this baby upgrade will get you new bees. Supposedly it breeds them. I don't know if that works if you're using. Wait, what? Why the heck am I getting eggs all the time? That's kind of annoying. It's from Corel Tombstone. Um, let's see. Where was it at? I'm losing my spacing. No way. Did I finish all the? Did I get all the combs? So the combs is there. I left these combs alone. I was like basically turning all of the combs into whatever their constituent parts are. But yeah, so let's just take a look at the breeding process so I can finish this up here. You guys, I don't want to ruin your time here. So they got the tin bee. I made him. I don't have the silky. I would like to make the plastic bee, but I get the lumber bee. It's going to take a red and a green carpenter bee bred together. I don't have that one yet, yellow, but I have the green. I'll get that soon. Definitely want to get the plastic bee. A breeze bee is a water and magmatic. Yeah, I was right. And water. I don't have a water bee, so not yet. The breeze combs produce breeze charges, something that I don't know how to use, so it's like I'm really not a big fan of going out and trying to find something I don't really have a use for at the moment. Um, I can make the sulfur bee, but again, I don't need it yet, so I probably will later. I made the coal bee, which means I also have the leafcutter bee. I did not make the dye one because it's lapis and skeletal. I don't know how to get these. I guess they just spawn on their own. I don't know. I'm not gonna go finding it if I can't like just get it really quick when I can do other ones that I can get real quick. Mithril bee. It's an arcane essence and an iron. I'll go back to the iron here in a little bit. I don't have the arcane essence yet. I'll work on that later. The Neo Cuckoo bee. I have like 3 of those flying around down by those trees. I don't know where they came from for sure, but it's one of the tree nests that I got down there. Crystalline plus that equals mineral. I made it. It's inside my hive. Chocolate bee, digger bee. It makes a quarry bee. I don't know how the functional bee parts work, but I'm not having bees flying around doing a bunch of stuff, so I'd rather have the bees just staying inside of a small area and doing their thing. None of this digging and mining and stuff, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I got I don't have the blaze bee. I still have to I have to get a blaze. How do I get a blaze bee? Blaze bee is a nomad bee, and I don't have the nomad bee. Bummer. All right. So I can't get the crimson iron yet. That's from Silent Gear. I will eventually. Uh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Do I have my drink? And now it's nighttime and it's late, so I'm doing my videos in the end of the night when it's so late. I don't have a lead bee yet. I think I have a platinum bee. So if I can make the lead bee, I'll do that next, or one of those pretty soon. Again, you cuckoo. Now sugar bag bee. I think that's a narcotic reference. I'm not too sure. All right. This one's important. So I do need to find the nomad bee so I can get the silicon. That's a huge, huge important one for me because I have to constantly make silicon. So, so the ashy mining bee nest is where you'll also get that one. Okay, so that nomad bee is a thing. Uh, let's see. Ooh, I skipped over some, didn't I? Yeah, there's a silicon. A brass bee is a copper and zinc bee. I don't have the zinc bee yet. Copper and tin is bronze. I have these two. So maybe if I show you guys that real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I might as well. I don't even really need these. Now here's the problem though. Crap. I'll show you what the deal is. I have this. Let me just turn the puller off. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn both the pullers off. I want to see if it's producing. Okay, the Fluix one's the huge one. This one is touching it. When it was over here, I think it was right here where I'm standing or there, it wasn't working at all. So I'm leaving this where it's at. There's also a a Poke sampler, Pokemon, a Poke gene sampler. I didn't think it was working, but it was. The puller was pulling stuff out, and so you can see now I'm getting some of these genetics that I want, the little vials, and I'll learn how to make those into treats, and then you can use them to gene graft into eggs. Yeah. So to get these guys out of here, once you put the upgrade simulator in, you have to apply. And as you go, it'll cycle through the bees. So there's a spatial bee, prosperity bee, Fluix bee, mineral bee. You get the idea, right? So the Fluix comb is the only one that's coming out of here. If that's the case, then I'm gonna have to redesign my whole setup. Same thing with this one. This is a coal bee, and it's touching the beehive itself. So I'm worried that it only counts the items that are touching. And if that's the case, then I can only have one type of bee in here, basically. Um, and that's really crap. To be honest with you, I am not happy about that. Uh, I was hoping it would be so much better than that. Copper block. Now, I don't know if it matters if a copper block. Okay, it does count. So it counts. Let's see if this works. Now, this is a wax copper block, so it doesn't count, as far as I can tell. So let's put a regular block of copper right here and see if that gives me a copper. Well, it's not going to matter anyway. I'm about to pull them out. See, there's regular. I don't know. I have to put the speed upgrades and stuff in here. All right, there's my copper bee. Let's go ahead. We're going to put our copper bee in here. Hopefully I don't lose this one. And there's my tin. Oh crap, it grew. I wasn't expecting it to grow. Oh well. Dang it. Anyway, there. Now, if you have the right kind of food for it to breed or whatever, I have poppies. The basic ones are going to be a flower, right? Like there's so many flowers. Poppies are the easy ones. I think there are some that are even more. This is one we're going to get right now is the bronze bee. It'll show you up here. Here's something I need to tell you. If you're going for the iron bee, the iron bee doesn't always show up. Sometimes it's the copper one, sometimes it's a tin one. Just keep on taking the cage out. Wait a couple seconds to put it back in, and it could change because sometimes they're random. Because you'll notice that some of the bees are actually a mix. While we're waiting, I'll show you the rest. So this is gonna make brass, and this is bronze, copper, tin, copper, zinc. Oh, I'm making bronze right now. This is what I'm making. Then there's steel. Now that's iron and coal, and I do need to make that one. I don't have that one, so that's another one I need to make. And when it's done, this is as fast as I can go at the moment. But when this is done, it'll fill this cage up with the baby bee that goes in it. Take the stuff out afterwards, I would recommend. Or you're going to use up your flowers for nothing. All right, steel. Titanium is a diamond and iron. I have a diamond now, and I have iron also, so I can always make those. All right, where we're at. Yeah, a Pepto-Bismol bee is for the end of the game. I haven't quite got there. All right, so you got your titanium, your steel. The lapis bee I did already. To make that, you have to do the redstone bee and a blue banded bee. Again, you just get it out of one of the hives. Just keep the hives going, and they'll eventually produce you the different types of bees you need. A signellum bee. All these bees that are like alloys are probably better to do than just the base ones, unless you got your base. Well, unless you got no ore miner. I don't know. Iron's not really a good idea to keep because you got gold iron farms that are easy to make. You've got your own iron farm if you wanted to make one, but you can make the block. You can just make like 10 of those. They work on their own. You just go grab villagers, throw them in there, and they automatically produce iron and poppies, like tons. You don't need an iron bee. What you need it for is for breeding. Lead bee, silver bee gets you the antimony, ender bee. The ender bees go. You can either get them from a chest or not chest, but an end stone nest in the end, and you just give it. I think it's chorus fruit, pop chorus fruit. You feed it pop chorus fruit. Wait for a little while. It'll pop one out. Now the dragon, the draconic one. Well, here we go. See, it's already there. It is. Now I don't want to make two of these, so hold on. So now I have a bronze bee. Now when it comes out, if you look, it's a child, and so you got to make sure that you give it time to grow inside one of these right here. It's called a Bay Bee incubator. I just have a router sending the treats with an autocraft system set up for that. Now it's just going to sit here and grow. It doesn't take much energy to do that. I do want the heated centrifuge. This is the second from the bot. There's like a weaker one that's regular centrifuge, and then there's this powered one. But then there's also the heated one, this one. And I don't know for sure how like it if it's better, but it looks like it's a lot faster. It looks like it does blocks at a time. Yeah. Oh wow, there's an Inferium bee. Graves bee. Yeah, look at that. Look at this crazy stuff you can get. This is one of them I want. So I'm not mad at Dyer or nothing. In fact, his mod is insanely good. I just haven't really spent much time getting to it, and that's my bad. But the Eclipse alloy, to get Eclipse alloy, you have to make this weird. You have to get this shadow goo, which is kind of a bit of a pain because these skulk shriekers, you can't craft them. You have to go get them. So again, if people are, well, there might be a way of getting them. I don't know, but if someone's saying that they're getting them autocrafty, I'd like to know how. I don't see any way of autocrafting them. It looks like you can get a Skulk Bee. What does that produce? Oh, see, even then that doesn't produce those. It produces the Echo Shards. Man, when these guys pop out, they go crazy. So you get the idea with those. Oops, he's probably already grown up by now. Yeah, it doesn't take long for them to grow. Again, I put the upgrades in. These are both adults, right? Okay, so I don't know why I wasn't getting. All right, so this is a Bronze Bee. I don't know if the Bronze Bee's got anything it can. Oh, Sky Bronze. Oh, you can breed it. All right, so Steel Bee, Bronze Bee gives you Mithril. So the Steel Bee is the one I want next. That's the Coal Bee. Get it, Colby? Oh, also when we play, Sproblin and I play the pack, we're going to be putting an AI, we think, into the system. Well, I'm not 100% sure we want to do that yet, but do I have an Iron Bee or not? Yeah, I knew I did. So there's the iron, and there's the coal. Come over here. Steel. And then just one. One bee isn't enough to like make your farms go crazy. You can scale all this up to like crazy amounts. I'm hoping that I'm wrong about the production here, but look, this isn't producing anything. And I think it's because it's not touching this. So let's take the block of copper out and put that there and see if that gives me. I'll just throw these in the grid. I really want to see, do I need the copper bee out anymore? I really want to see if that works. What does he got? I got 4 breeds with the copper bee. Zinc to get brass. Bronze we got. Signellum. And silver. I don't have a silver bee. Constantin. It's a nickel bee. Okay. Block conversion. Wait, what? What does it convert? That's a huge percentage. What do you convert there, bro? For reals, like what does it produce? Does it turn stone into copper ore? Because I think that's what it does. I really do. I think that's what it does. This thing is not working. Or if it is, it's not really fast. Let's see if I can get a speed upgrade. There's my speed upgrades. I don't know if this actually speeds them up when they're inside because this one says it's a 15% decrease in time spent in the hive, but since it doesn't leave the hive, I don't know how that works for sure. This one is definitely producing Fluix, but it's no longer producing prosperity minerals. Spatial bees are supposed to be quartz, so I thought maybe if I put quartz by it, it would work, but that don't work. And then, yeah, how's it going? Let's see if I can get it to produce mineral. Like right there. And see, I don't know if it's requiring me to have a gap above them, which would be pretty crappy to do, but I mean, what the hell? I don't know. I may have to redo this whole design and make it bigger, or I can just come down here and expand it out. I started working on the productive trees, It's a really easy setup. I'm gonna have it auto crafting. There's a cable coming down so I can set up some inserts and stuff. As you can tell, the trees are going nuts down there. I've been like breaking them and bringing them back up, but I haven't been getting much pollen. So I need to make a pollen bee, and I still haven't been able to be lucky enough to create one. I don't know if it's just me not knowing how or what it is, but I'll get one eventually. All right, so there's our steel bee. And again, I just take it upstairs. You could probably set it up to automatically insert in. Where's my steel bee I just made? There. So we have a bronze bee, a coal bee, an iron bee, tin bee, seed upgrades. Some of these bees are really weird. And they act funky too. They'll spin around. Now, I want to go ahead and point this out before the end of this video. I have 3 draconic bees in here. In order for you to have that many in here, you need to have 3 separate chorus fruit touching on the edges. So I'm assuming that's an assumption, I know, but this gold bee should be producing gold comb. There's a gold block right here. So what I'm thinking, I better touch that. What I'm thinking is it only counts for the actual hive. And so I'm a little concerned that I can't create anything except for what is touching the hive, which would make it a maximum of 3. So let's put a gold block right there. Oops, I just got myself stuck, didn't I? And I don't know about underneath. Maybe underneath too? I don't know. What do I have in here? No, it doesn't work underneath because if it did, I would have been getting mineral, and I never got a single thing of mineral. Not even once. So kind of boo to that, right? Because there's my mineral. Um, yeah. So kind of bummer, right? Like, in fact, I was getting prosperity, and now that it's up here, I'm not even getting prosperity. So I'm wondering if it just like runs a simulation of if a bee was going out and in with this, and so it needs the top open or something. I'm not too sure. We'll see here in a second. I just really wanted to get the Fluix combs. The Fluix ones and the silicon bees are the big ones. Let's go ahead and get our grown-up bee now. He's right here. So there's my steel bee. And it's going to go in. Why did it do that? Do not like how it moves it locates. I wish it would start placing it in the bottom. Oh well. This is for the spatial bee. The spatial bee is not working. All right, so steel bee mixes with what? The bronze? Did I say bronze? Let's see. If you have a question, or if you guys bother to question what's going on, yeah, it's steel and bronze. I can show you a bee if you need to. Like, you just have to let me know what you want, and I'll. So there's our mithril bee. Now, the mithril bee, I bet you is going to be a pain. See, it says flowering. It's going to require sky steel. No, that's not right. Where's my mithril? Oops. What's all that about? Can I not spell mithril? Oh, the answer is no. All right, so mithril. Wait. Yeah, I guess basically I just skipped over arcane. Now, what does it require? What? How? How do you put a Spellbreaker's sword as a flowering thing? Like, how do I do that? I don't get this. Somebody explain this one. Do I put it on a stand? Some kind of display? I have no idea. To be honest with you, I didn't expect that. What does it give me? Well, yeah, I go straight to Mithril. That's great. Well, I think that's the only real use for it anyway. Produces pollen and Mithril. Well, at least I'll show you how to get there. Let's go ahead and go to... There's our steel. Diamond and iron will get you titanium. Titanium just gets you titanium blocks, but look, I don't really need titanium yet. I will eventually, I'm sure. So bronze, steel. Let's go check and see if this thing produces anything else other than what's right in front of it. So I don't like that at all. I think that's pretty garbage. And this doesn't produce anything so far. I have not gotten it to produce a single thing. So I don't know why either. Like, it's a draconic bee. It's in the draconic hive. It allowed me to place these around it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this can only have two different bees inside. Thankfully, I have the simulator in it. Let's go ahead and test this theory. How would we test it? Well, let's go with, we got flukes working. That's a big deal. What about if I pull this, silk touch that, and place this there. Now I should get the spatial bee to produce quartz, which I don't really need. I just want to, oh yeah, conversions. Oh crap, I almost forgot to tell you about the conversions. Okay. So you guys basically understand, I think, how to do the bee reproduction thing. It's not that difficult. It just takes a long time to go through all the process of making all the different bees, all right? Oh yeah, here is the aldemodium and vibranium. I think I'm within range of the vibranium bees. I just need this draconic dust. And why I'm not getting any, I don't really know. And advanced beehive, it didn't work. It only wanted to go into this thing. And so I don't know. If you want to get them out, if you want to get a bee out, here, I'll show you how to get them out. I'm not joking. Just get a stick. Oh, I did manage to make myself the bee nest helmet. And we are all in it together is, I guess, this little angry bees won't attack you and a 30% chance to spawn a kamikaze bee when hit. I don't know. I haven't really seen a kamikaze bee, but so far the bees have left me alone. So you can kick it basically with a stick. Boop. Oh, don't work on that one. Regular hive. I know it works on regular hive. Oh, it's nighttime. So regular hive. If there's a bee inside of it, I can show you. Go down to my forest area here. Oh, yeah. See, this is what is this? The Neo Cuckoo bee. Leaf cutter. Oh yeah, so he's inside there. Boop, you hit it with the it won't piss him off. They'll just be fine. And you can catch him. I already got one. Blue banded bee, I've already got one of those. This actually has honey in it. I'm hoping that somehow or another some of these get pollinated, but I don't think that works like that. And I don't know what kind of bees you have to make it work quite yet. I'll work on that later. Right now I'm working on, I bred up all the bees, build those up, build that one up. There's one, there's a couple flying around, so that's it. Yeah, I'm not getting any of the, my combs aren't working. I might have to rebuild this. This is actually really, really frustrating. It should work just fine. Hmm. I couldn't tell if it was working or not, so I just took the whole entire puller out. So this has just got a puller facing, that pulls from down. So anything that goes in here automatically gets pulled in here and shot over to the import upstairs, and it just sucks it in. Then I have an extended exporter here with different capacity cards, and then just these are the different combs. So anytime I put a comb in or a comb is created that resembles one of these, it'll automatically just go right in. Pretty easy. I didn't know for sure if I was going to need to go all the way across, but it looks like I'm going to have to move all this and redo this to get the bees because I'm not getting anything what I'm supposed to. The range I thought would help um, the distance away from the pollen production thing. Like, so like this could be farther away. No, no, it doesn't work. And so redstone's not working on this one. Let's switch this to the redstone clock and see if that produces. Because according to this, redstone bee, it needs any one of these items, and the last item is redstone light lantern. So I mean, I guess you could place some redstone in front of it of any kind, but maybe I should try that. I got ore, so I can just use that. There. All right, we want to put the copper bee away. And we have mithril now, but I don't think I have enough mithril to do anything with it. Because I don't know how to do this thing. Honestly, I'm kind of mad because I don't know how the heck that stuff works. Or do I just throw it on the ground? Or if I click on the ground, will it just like stick in the ground and then it's a flower now? See, it's still producing fluix. I don't get that. And it's not producing any genetic material. I can't put any more bees in it, so it's full. This thing still hasn't produced a single piece of redstone. So I'm gonna put the mithril bee away. What about the bronze bee? I think I'm done with the bronze bee also. But I actually would like to get the bronze bee to work. So bronze bee. Yeah, yeah, and really makes me upset if it doesn't work. Like, what's the point of working? Oh, crap. Y'all see what I see, right? It's not counting anything of the advanced. It's only counting the main beehive. Oh, man. Watch. I bet it works. Yeah. Anyway, let's check and see. Okay, I already made everything it can make. Now, what about steel? Steel bee. I mean, obviously it requires that. Okay, so that's the only thing that the steel bee is good for. So I can put the steel bee in there. Oh, the cages, these are weak cages, they break. So that's what happens with that. I wonder if I could put some redstone dust on it. I'm just determined to make it work, that's all. Technically, right? And this one at least is producing Fluix. It still hasn't produced even one thing for spatial, but it was producing prosperity when prosperity was in front of it. So it may be that the only thing that works, yep, that's it. So each hive is only good for one bee. That is not okay for me. Like, not even remotely close to being okay. I am going to have to really figure out what I want and go with those just singles. Now, this right here, this is frustrating because now I have no freaking idea how to use those. I'm going to have to go online and look it up. All right, what's this bee going to be? Just kidding. Let's see. I don't need the iron bee in right now. Kind of need. Actually, I just need the silicon bee. Let's get the silicon bee. See, that's not enough. That's not enough. It's a nomad bee. All right, it lives in the ashy mining. His nest. A dirt. Nope. Dirt, gravel, sand. So you're gonna get lucky on that one. That stinks that you have to get lucky to make it work. Some of the bees don't only require a flower um, for their pollinating, so that's fine. But let's just do the bronze and see if I. Yeah, let's see. Let's just do the bronze because I don't want to have to make bronze. And in theory, this should produce. I should have done it anyway, but I'm gonna leave it alone and see if I can get it to do something with that one. Let's put the coal bee away as well. And so what's in here? Copper, da da da. All right, there's copper, wax copper, copper. Copper. Yeah, look, there's bronze. So yeah, it's only one bee at a time. Ooh, that's frustrating. Hey, guy on the YouTube channel that come on there, I told me you do bees. Man, you must have really busted your butt building a huge bee farm or something. Congratulations. Let's just go ahead and put these pullers back in and get them working so that I don't have to deal with this anymore. I'm actually going to run out of time. Let's go ahead and tell this to export bronze, and you'll see it shoot up there. Yeah, now I'm not going to be able to do a lot of stuff I thought I was going to be able to do with this. So yeah, just again, I think to me it just kind of proves that the laser miner from industrial foregoing is far more effective than the bees all the way around. I'll show you before I have to go because I think I'm running out of time already. I hate to do that, guys, but I have to keep my time down. Yeah, look at this. That's the huge amount of. I'm not even trying either to make it that way. Let's go to my mess down here. All right, these things export everything to this chest. Look at this. Isn't that nuts? That's my ores going in, and it's filling these up. If I didn't have this buffer, I would have been deeply in trouble. I really just can't keep up with that. So let's go all the modium. I've got, 6,000 all the modium now if I want, because I have this. So this seed can bite me. If I have to create the stupid thing and grow it, I will. But yeah, you can see all the modium going through now. I think vibranium is finally caught up. Yep. Now I got 5,000 almost. Well, 4,594 vibranium. Not bad. I don't have any unobtainium. I haven't got any of that yet, but that is the next step, and it's really necessary. These armors, although unbreakable, the one for arcane robes, they're so here's the robes. What is this? The leggings? Okay, there's the robes. 13 armor, 6 armor toughness, 11 armor, 15 armor toughness, 13, 11. Huh. These armors are better. What's the difference here? All the arcanist gear, all the wizard gear. Okay. Yeah. So that's like some strong stuff, I guess. But I die to the warden if I don't watch it, so looks like we're going to be looking forward to getting a hold of, well, this right here. Oh my good lord. I have to use I can do that. That's not too hard. I can set up each one of these right now. They're just an imbuement chamber. Once you have them set, you just put the source gem on there and it automatically. So you guys get the idea. This is how fast I get stuff. For a while, I wasn't able to keep up. I had to actually go down and reset it. Let me show you what I did. It was sloppy as hell, and now it's not as sloppy. But I'm also still kind of cautious because I'm relying on. Oops. Yeah. Where's my. Look at what I had to do. Dimensional chest, dimensional chest, dimensional chest. One for each one. And I'm still relying on these ultimate pipes. This one only has a diamond upgrade. This one right here, I got the ultimate upgrade. This right here, that's how I have it set up. Basically, any of the regular ores go into here. As soon as it hits 3, boom, it disappears. Boom, you see, you get it. It sorts it across there. This one is basically anything that can go into purification chamber does. Not a whole lot goes in the purification chamber compared to the rest, so it's not an issue. I might lose some of the ores and stuff that way, but at the end of the day, everything is just going through like this. I can't complain. I have one more other item that's running. This one right here. Again, it's once it gets to 3, boom. It takes a while because that one's the primary over there, and it takes a while for that one to go. I put a Niotic magma, whatever it is behind there. That thing produces like, oh, excuse me. Did I show you guys? Look at this thing. Generates 3.5K a tick off of each one. And if you look, it says 31,500, which would be 31K, 31.5K. But if you look on the energy here, it says 3.5K. So I don't know. I just know that you can extract 1,650K per tick off this thing, and it's holding 40 million FE, and it's just running into this. I'll never run out of energy. This thing's just full. It just stays full. So there's that. I could probably upgrade even more of them to it, but I don't feel like it. Oh, my mineral glass is done. Uh-oh. My mouse started messing up. Oh boy. Now, last thing I did. Where is it? I went and killed the Ender Dragon a few times with the data model. I think it's 2 times, which is less. It's very nice. It's at Superior right now. It'll be a self-aware soon. It costs 4,000 FE a tick though. That's quite a bit, but with it running constantly, it's whatever. I've got plenty of energy. These are going to be set up. The simulation chambers are going to be loot fabricators. Are sorry, are going to be set up with not these though. Pattern providers. Might as well go ahead and do it. I don't know if I want to do the extended or not. I guess not. I'll go ahead and hopefully I got enough channels. I'm not 100% sure I do. Okay, it says they're online, so let's show you what I got going on for the prediction models. Uh, there's the Ender Dragon. I finally got a chance to show you this. So you push this here, you can choose either one. Whatever you have it set for, it's locked at, okay? So let's just say this one's gonna be locked at Dragon's Breath. This one, I'm gonna lock it at dragon eggs. So then this provider, if it shoots a Ender Dragon prediction, it's gonna know to get it's gonna insert this. It's gonna give me the eggs, okay? And then if it's on this one, it'll insert and it'll give me Dragon's Breath. Now I needed Dragon's Breath for the Draconic bees that are not working for me right now, and it's driving me absolutely bonkers. But I'll look it up. I'll pull it up and find out why. I'm actually surprised that I have enough channels. I've been using lots and lots of channels. All right, I'm gonna make it face down. Oops, let's go there. All right, so now the patterns that go in here are gonna force a prediction of whatever it is into there. These are gonna pull the item out and shoot it over into this barrel, and anything that goes in the barrel pulled into the ME system. The applied energistic system, whatever you want to call it. I have the Warden, Wither. So I got, this one is acting weird. Oh, it doesn't have energy. Oh, it's because it's got a starter. Is this one starter too? Well, starter's able to keep that one going. Let's go ahead and drop that gate off. And starter won't work. Let's use blazing. It's probably overkill, but no, it'll run. I really don't even need it. That data model. I've got quite a few data models going. Didn't see if I could. Let's run this one because I do need more gas tiers, and I don't think I've ever ran this one. Yeah, there we go. Now that one is also a starter. How much does it require? Yeah, so it should be fine. And I've got one more. I don't know which one I should run. Starlight Golem. Ooh, that's 8,000 FE a tick. Pooh. I have two Tangles. Oh, it's messed up. Not, it's faulty. Did it duplicate? Oh, it only produced. Yeah, no, those suck. I'm just throwing that one away. I don't even know where that one came from. Must have. It must have duplicated somehow. I just throw it away. Enderman. Look at that crap. Holy crap! There's a whole bunch of variants for that one. Um. Ooh. I'll run the choker. It's something that I don't have a lot of. I can get a bunch when I need it. How much does it require? 512. That's nothing. All right. So you got the idea how that works. You can dress it up how you want. I'm not dressing it up right now to make it look nice. My reactor, doing just fine. Doing just fine. I can't even say that it's going to ever run out. Probably not, especially with my laser ore miners producing more. Yeah, so you get the idea, guys. Oh, yeah, check this out. This is all working. Look at this. It's just burning through, but it's producing 74K JT, which is 29.69K FE a tick. That's just this one. And there's all of these. And I haven't had any issues since I switched to that piping, so that's all good. And the mod packs Broblin and I are going to put together is going to be pipe free. Everything will be routers only or magic transmitted. And there's going to be sophisticated backpacks too, so that's also an option. No storage mods will be available as far as we started off. Auto crafting is going to have to be done with two different things that we can think of. Mostly it's going to be done with create. It's got a big old auto crafter you can make, and you can make different ones to make different things. But then with routers, Rs, and create, most likely I'm going to be able to create pretty much everything that I want to in the pack. And it's just going to be, let's see what kind of giant machines we can make, and then what kind of giant buildings we can discover and create. And it'll be more aesthetically pleasing, especially than my mess I'm making here. Y'all get the idea, I guess. Hopefully you see what I've been doing. It's been a lot of work. I mean, holy moly, I had to put in a lot of work the last, well, couple days just to try and get this all caught up. And while I'm off, I'll just keep on making more. Iron B, I'll show you how I made that one. Ashy B, Crystalline B. The Crystalline B is the most important one. You get 10 mineral, gold, copper, spatial, aluminum, iron, and iridium, all from this crystalline B. And the crystalline B is just quartz, and you just slam it into the hive inside the nether. And I did a bunch of them at once. I didn't really know how they worked. And so I got 3 crystalline Bs just like that, no problem. Now, conversion. You have to have an adult bee to convert, and then you give it the block that it tells you, and it'll convert it to the other block. That's how I got the prosperity bee. I wanted the prosperity bee because I'm not getting prosperity from anything other than. Um, Actually, that's a really good point. I'm gonna tear this all apart and rebuild because I'm not getting my combs I want, and I'll have to do a whole bunch of different. Yeah, it's running just fine, but yeah, I don't know for sure if I can go to the. Let's just check and see. I'm gonna take this with me because I really want to get a data model of the queen bee. Let's see if I can go to the maze now before I turn off this for the next episode, I guess. Next thing. I don't know why there's an unnamed one there. I'll have to go there. Queen bee. Okay, I don't want to move until it's loaded. I don't know if I'll get attacked or not. Oh, he's still there. Hey, buddy. I don't have I don't have a saddle yet still. You lack the protection of the hive effect. But nothing will attack me. According to this, nothing will attack me. What attacked me? Huh. Hey, woo. All right, so that doesn't work here. Protection of the hive. Dude. So it's a maze? Oh yeah, it's definitely a maze. Oh crap. They're chasing me. I'm stuck. Yeah. They're not supposed to be attacking me. I have the helmet. I made the stupid helmet. Leave me alone. Oh, I guess there's other ways in. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, so that's how you do it. Oh, that's cool. Don't touch anything. And then fly real fast so that they can't catch you. Yeah, see, there's how you get through right there. Whoop. So protection of the whatever. Can you guys stop? Wow, 23 seconds. I guess every time you get stung, it goes up. Oh, I need to get the heck out of here. Yeah, I'll get the protection of the, what is it called? Protection of the what? Protection of the something. It could even be down in here. I don't know. I do want to get, whoa, there's a lot of mad bees now. Yeah, I guess that this whole thing is a big gigantic maze, which is pretty cool. I'll probably go through that next episode. That being said, I better, are you done? You guys done killing me? Okay. Jerks. Protection of the hive. Is that what it said? Of the hive. I'm wondering if it's a, okay, here we go, comb cutter. Yeah, this is what I really want, but I gotta get these draconic chunks, and I really don't understand why I'm not getting any of the draconic stuff. I'm wondering if there's like some special thing I'm missing. I better go get some unobtainium too. I've been to the end enough, I might as well go ahead. So hey, thanks guys. Stopping by. See you later. Hopefully it was as fun for you if it was informative, maybe. I don't know. I like this game and I like this pack. I just it's really, really big and a lot of redundant stuff in it and things that I don't know about. So I'm learning a lot of stuff. I really don't know how certain mod pack creators and mod pack authors are able to keep track with all this. That's it's my head almost wants to explode with the amount of items. But the real goal at the end of the day is going to be completing these. Looks like I got some of these done. But they want to. Whoa, what's this? Oh, I just clicked on something I shouldn't have. Oh well. Lapis in there. See, there's what? This is the breeder bee. QB? You can get everything out of this. I just don't have the ability. I don't have the gas bee yet either. I thought I had it. Oh, maybe did I spawn it? Let's check. Ancient warriors. Hey, there he is. I got him. Ghostly bee. That comes from soul sand. You give soul sand gas tier. That one's nether brick. I don't remember what that one is. That one gives you the magmatic one, but you can just find them flying around. Really, it's really not that hard to find. So that's how you get the basic bees, guys. That's how I do it. But I better get some rest. I'll figure out how to redo the bees. I want to say that I might have to make. I don't want to make a whole entire dimension for them, like these hyper boxes. I don't remember how I got the hyper boxes, but can I make more? Oh, they're easy to make. I might end up making a hyper box and just filling it full of my various different beehives, and then having them go like crazy. But we'll see. I saw you. You're green. My other thing is to get this ashy bee. Oh, there's a bee. Chocolate mining bee. Toy. Okay, it's just a treat. That's easy. You use up the treats a lot, but all right, boom. And watch this. Just right click it until it goes down. Now, once it gets down to around 150 or so, it's, what do you call it? Diminishing returns. So your initial like deal moves it along quick, but then when you get down here, notice it only goes down to like 10. Then it gets below like a certain level and it goes down by like only 2 or 3. And then it's not really worth it, but just for the sake of the last few seconds of this video. And go. All right, let's see if I can catch just one time. Fingers crossed. Come on, give me a good bee. What is it? A digger bee. It's a good bee because that's a new bee. Get it? Newbie? I can do 100 at a time, 1,000. So you can just push once and then wait. Like that's what happened with the one in the nether. And then you just stay here and wait with your cage or whatever you want to do, or you can just come back, or you can build a structure around it and keep it hidden so that way yeah. Um, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna head out. I'm trying to think of where I want to go next because we're gonna work on more of the bees, but I want to go to the Bumble Zone and get that maze done. I also want to figure out why I can't get Draconic. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. If you're watching all the way to the end of these videos, um, I just wanted to shout out to my girls. I love you all very much. And no matter what, there's always a home for you with me and your mom, no matter what. Take care. Bye bye.